सवाल पूछना। आज आप बहुत कन्वीनियंटली अपना गोल पोस्ट बदल सकते हैं, वो आपका काम है। मैंने शुरुआत ही बीजेपी से क्वेश्चन करा कि ये तो पास्ट ऑफेंडर है, ये पार्टी में क्यों है, वो आपने नहीं सुना होगा, तो आपके लिए भी काफी कन्वीनियंट हो रहा है। मैं आपसे फिर पूछना चाहती हूँ, अगर आपने कहा कि बीजेपी को एक्शन लेना चाहिए, तो एमआईएम क्यों एक्शन नहीं ले रही है?
देखिए, स्वामी प्रसाद मौर्य ने भगवानों की बेइज्जती की थी और बीजेपी ने उनको कैबिनेट मंत्री
सर,
बना
आप
दिया।
इधर से उधर एग्जांपल्स देते रहिए, गोल पोस्ट बदलते रहिए, आप अपने पार्टी का एक स्टैंड नहीं मुझे बता रहे हैं। आपके पार्टी का क्या स्टैंड है, आप ये बताइए, मुझे बाकी गेस्ट के पास भी जाना है।
गोल पोस्ट नहीं बदल रहा हूं, आप मेरी बात समझ नहीं पा रही हैं। असल में मैं कर क्या रहा हूं, मैं बीजेपी का ओरिजिनल चेहरा दिखा रहा हूं और आप समझ नहीं पा रही हैं। अब या तो आप समझने के बाद अनजान बन रही है, आप खुद ही गोल पोस्ट चेंज के ले रही है, कभी दाहिने भागे जा रही है, कभी खंबे पे छुपे जा रही है, कभी पेड़ के पीछे छुपे जा रही है।
नहीं ले रही है, उसका आप अभी तक मुझे जवाब नहीं दे पा रहे हैं। आप कुछ समय लीजिए, सोचिए कि आपकी पार्टी क्या एक्शन लेना चाहती है। लेट मी ब्रिंग इन एसआई शेखर एज वेल इन द कॉन्वर्सेशन। I just want to understand what is the example that is being set as far as political parties and their representatives today in the country are concerned, because as I pointed out, no political party can really take a higher moral ground. What is the precedent that we are setting?
It's a bad precedent. Precisely, I can say this because we have much bigger issues and much bigger problems to worry about, and we are worried about gods and religion. I don't say one should not have faith or one should not worship gods and all, but that should be kept to personal thing, and everyone has to offer their prayers or whatever. It has to be very personal, and it is a highly respected thing. And unfortunately, legislators, politicians, political formations, political parties, governments, they're all taking stands on religious issues which are totally uncalled for, and they debilitate the society, and they actually won't augur, they don't augur well for the well-being of the society. India is still a third world country. We need to worry about feeding the hungry stomachs. This is what I have been advocating from the beginning of my career, and this is what it is, boss. It's the MLA's statement against that Munawar Faruqi's show, and then today's observations in his videos that he has released. They are all totally uncalled for, and it is not right. And BJP has taken an action against him, and if BJP is thinking that it has acted upon it, but suspension is not a punishment per se. They have it is and I think it's an eyewash. That is what I feel.
As far as the suspension is concerned, it's interesting that you're saying that, because I was trying to get some sort of a clarity as far as the MIM's position is concerned. I'm now being told by my producers that the MIM spokesperson, in fact, has decided to leave the show without actually giving us some sort of clarity of what the position of the MIM is. But Tushar, I believe you want to come in?
Ridhima, see, that is the problem. A BJP MLA makes a derogatory statement about other community. He's suspended. That's a correct action. Now, some might say that the action is not enough. I can agree to that. But when someone comes on the show and says that a person giving a beheading call against that BJP MLA is illegal bhasha, that is what worries me. Criticize BJP as much as you want. Criticize the words of the BJP MLA as much as you want. This was the same case with Nupur Sharma also. But take a clear stand against the beheading calls that are being made. Take a clear stand that violence will not be an answer to any derogatory remark. Why can no one do that? Why is it that every time a beheading call is made, and not just today, earlier also in the case of Nupur Sharma, people defend it as a natural reaction to the BJP. People defend it as a natural reaction to the minority, imaginary minority atrocities by the BJP. Why is it that no one wants to say that, yes, some derogatory remarks were made, yes, the action has been taken, it's not good enough, maybe, but we cannot afford anyone making a beheading call. Why does no one want to take a clear stand against violence is what I don't understand. You can criticize the party, take the political stand, attack them politically, but why give cover fire so as to speak to all these beheading calls? That is what worries me.
No, so who do you think is this section or this lobby who is not taking a stand? Who do you think wants a whitewash as far as, or an eyewash as far as this issue is concerned?
You're asking me?
Tushar.
I'm sorry, is that question for me?
Yeah, that was for you, Tushar. Tushar,
Am I
can you hear
audible?
me? We can hear you, Tushar. Go ahead.
I'm audible.
Okay, we'll just try and fix that issue. But I just wanted to take on from what Tushar was saying and go back to Sai Sekhar. So taking on from what Tushar is saying, he's saying there is a section or a lobby that doesn't want to take a stand, and that is resulting in these multiple episodes. So who is this lobby that doesn't want to take a stand?
Lobby, both parties on both sides, every side which is talking about religion. Religion is why religion is becoming a prime part of governance or election or politics. People have hungry stomachs. Let us concentrate and let us focus on development, and then filling the hungry stomachs and helping the fellow men. Why religion is taking primacy over everything, and it is provoking the tempers, and frayed tempers are not good for a harmonious society, which is not right. And it is not the question of lobbies and all. See, people are divided on the religious lines and are being seen as vote banks by vested interests of political parties. This is not actually right. This kind of trend is highly condemnable. We have to focus on development. We have to focus on filling the hungry stomachs and some welfare, some development, and then taking the society forward. We have been talking about entering into 21st century for the last 20 years, but then nothing happened. This is not right. These lobbies and all, not right.
True.
People who are in positions of authority.
I want to go back to Bachchu Srinivas also, but quickly, Tushar, you want to come in?
Ridhima, they talk about development, society, progress. No progressive society, no human development index or, a community has place for beheading calls. Again, even if you want to talk about development, about progress, about modern thinking, again, you have to take a clear stand against such beheading calls that are made in the name of religion.
Yeah,
yet no
all
one wants to
religious
do that. That's the
comments and
point.
beheading, all violence should be condemned. I'm telling you, all violence should be condemned. All violent remarks should be condemned. And this is not the primary topic of India at the moment. What kind of crisis we are falling down and down on all indices across the globe.
True.
Where is India standing on hunger index?
True. So the larger issue that Sai Sekhar is making is that, is this the priority as far as the country is concerned? Why are we letting ourselves being swayed as far as this religious narrative is concerned? But Sai Sekhar, I want to then understand, because as I said, no political party can really take a higher moral ground. Where does the buck stop? What is the accountability as far as these political parties are concerned?
I think political parties have to.
No,
there is no hard and fast rule, and the Constitution has not provided for that. So they have to do an introspection.
Okay, Sai Sekhar, let Bachchu Srinivas come in. Okay. Bachchu Srinivas, that question was for you. Taking on from what Sai Sekhar is saying, that this is not the real priorities. Why are we allowing ourselves to be swayed as far as this religious narrative is concerned? Where does the buck stop? What about the accountability of the political parties?
Political parties they have to introspect within themselves and
1 minute.
Set new rules.
Sai Sekhar, let Bachchu Srinivas come in, please. That question was for Bachchu Srinivas, please.
No, we especially in Telangana Rashtra Samiti is concerned about the welfare, development, stability, and these kind of terms we follow. We never see the religion, we never see the caste. That's only the thing which we have seen in the last 8.5 years, which was born 8.5 years back, the Telangana, which is competing all the 29 states of India today. That's why the industrial progress, any kind of progress, the welfare, the agriculture today in Hyderabad, the industrialization, whatever you would like to compare in the nation, we concentrate on those things. We never polarize the religion, or we don't worry about the votes of the people on religion-based or caste-based. We don't worry about that. You have seen especially our IT minister, how the IT growth in Hyderabad, and how even people from Karnataka, from Bangalore also, people, entrepreneurs are coming forward to Hyderabad.
So TR is not leaving this opportunity to make their own poll page as far as Hyderabad is concerned, taking pot shots at a narrative that they're alleging that has been said by the BJP. Protests have once again broken out against Raja Singh in Hyderabad. Where will this go? We'll keep tracking all those developments. Like to thank all our guests. It's a wrap.